Hang on a minute. So, I'm chewing so much, so I've got to get it out of my mouth. I can't talk when you've got your mouth full. So yeah, I was sat there and yeah, all the print is still going, by the way. So far it's been printing for, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 11 hours, 11 and a half hours, and it's making good progress. 13 and a half, oh shit, I keep doing that. It takes, why is it not, I want to zoom in. So normally it takes about 13 and a half hours to print this magnet wheel, and I'm sitting there thinking, do I have enough magnets? I'm thinking, maybe not. So what do you do when you don't have enough? Oh shit, stop doing that. I'm trying to zoom out. Right, so what do you do when you don't have enough magnets? You dig out your previous projects, which was the bubbleator, which used to be on the stand, you remember. This thing is packed with magnets, right? I don't use it anymore. It's time to recycle. So, oh yeah, look at this. Oh, look at this. I want to show you this. I just took all of these. These are N52s. Oh, so some of the chrome came out because it was glued in, but it'll be alright. So I got all of these, and oops, these 25mm by 8mm by 2mm. They've still got plastic on them. I'll clean them up later. Got all of them out of one rotor drum. So I've got to do the other rotor drum. Now I'll show you the process. I made these rotors so that little rollers would run on there, stop the magnets from crashing into the disc, and it worked pretty well. But I designed it so that I could split it, because it's got the 3D printed front side, 3D printed back side. I just realised what I said. And in between it's got plexiglass disc, and the plexiglass disc is what has got the positioner to align to help to keep the magnets in. So they're basically sandwiched between two plastic discs, and the way to get these out is to, first of all, I've got to remove the tape because this holds both halves together. Right. I'm going to need this tape to put them back together again later once I've removed the magnets. Hang on a minute. So now the tricky part, because I actually super glued some of this, so that is the problem. The super glue. Oh, actually, I might get lucky. They're already actually, the magnets themselves tend to pull everything together, so it's hard to get things apart. So I've got to stick a knife blade in here, right? Now, this is important. Do not cut yourself when you're doing things like this. Using a knife, I've cut myself that many times. So I've got to hold this against me, use my knife to separate. Oh yeah, we've hit a difficult spot. Yeah, there's always one spot that's difficult where the glue is really strong, so I'm going to go at it from the other side. Turn it over. And acetone tends to destroy plexiglass, but unfortunately I have to use a bit of it because I've got to loosen this up a bit. I'm hoping that the acetone won't damage the plexiglass too much. It causes micro fractures in it, so at least that's what happened. There we go, it's loosening up now. Right, once I've gone all the way around and loosened this up, the knife is skipping over magnets right now. I've hit another hard spot. bit more acetone in there. Right. Now, put my knife on the other side. Turn it over. Try not to break the blade, because that's as bad, just as bad as because if the blade breaks, then it could slip and hit me, gash me, whatever. Right, now I've gone all the way around. The hard part is splitting it, because I have to use a lot of screwdriver force, because the magnets want to hold it. Right, here we go. So this will split once I go all the way around and ease it off like this. I can reuse these, you see. If I decide later on I want to build up another version of bubble later, I can still use it, the magnets, if I want to. Uh-oh, split that one. Oops, that happened last time. The plastic came away from this plastic, but I should be able to stick that back on there. Actually, I'll leave it in place, because it'll tell me how to put this big thing back together again. I'm just gonna take a bit of plastic off there. So this is the difficult part. So what I do now is wedge this, pull this apart, and put some wedges in it, because the magnets are pulling everything together. This is really awkward. So what I've got to do is prise it, get my hand in there. There's going to be some magnets flying in a minute. Ah! Something sharp just hit me. Oh, I am literally fighting magnets here. There we go. So there's the two halves of the discs separated. So this is the fun part. Something sharp just cut my leg. That's why I'm wearing holy trousers, holy pants, because I don't want to ruin my good pants. So now the difficult part is to get these magnets out, because they're very strong, and sliding them. Get that one off. Once you get a few of these stuck on, I'll need a big stack of them actually. So I'll stick this on that one, slide them off, if I can get it off. Ah! There we go, problem solved. I'm trying to get so this is right now. So I pinch my fingers. So now I've just got to wiggle them about until the ones at the bottom come loose, because I can't get that one. So I'm going to have to use my screwdriver to. Got you. It was glued in. There we go. Next one. Next one. Oops, pushing. That one's stuck as well. I think a bit of acetone will go right here. That one's really well stuck in. See if I can get it. Just go wiggle it about until it comes loose. Hopefully it can do it without taking the chrome off. No, I'm just going to have to use a little bit of persuasion. It's really stuck, is this one? Flipping magnets. See what I mean? Right. So I'm trying not to break them. That was really stuck down with glue, that was. Just get that glue off there. I'm trying not to break them, because I need every one of them really. I'll get that one. Get that lot. Get that lot. That one. Now I've just got to loosen these three up. Then we've got some on the other side to do as well. There's a few wedged in there which I've got to get out. think a bit more acetone actually. Don't use too much, we've got more warpage. Right, that's loose. So we can get it without it flying across the room. Oops! Got yeah. Pulled a bit of plastic off there. I'm sure that's going to do wonders for the balance. Oh, well, it's only a tiny amount of plastic anyway. It's not biggie. I'd have to rebalance them anyway if I put new magnets in, because magnets are always slightly different anyway. Oops, I ripped another bit of plastic off, look. That's what happens when you use super glue. Right, let me just get the other round ones, then I'll concentrate on the rectangular ones. They weren't so bad to get out really. There's some steel shims at the bottom actually as well, but oops, that one's a bit loose in there. Get it. Ah, it came out, look at that, I got it. Where can I get that one? These are all, right, just wiggle that about. I've got them. We're starting to get a big stack of magnets. Look at that, how many I've got there. I tell you, I've saved myself a fortune by recycling these. Right, the bigger the stack, the more pull you get. And I'm trying to get that one up to the bottom down here. If it won't come out, what I've got to do is get my knife and go around the, push it back in. Push it back down and then go around this, because there's glue on this plexiglass. Just scrape around it. Right, now that should come out. Oops, pushing. I won't put in. There we go, got it now. It's just the glue that was stopping it. Got that one as well. Well, actually got four then. God, look at the stack of magnets I've got now. That one was clearing out. The hole's got, it's got glue in there. Oops! I've just gone and pulled my lighter against it. It's just, God, that's really stuck in there. That should come out now. Get off! Work it around. Actually, I know what'll work. Bit of acetone on there. Oops, I don't want too much. It'll ruin my plexiglass. See if that'll get it now. Come on. There we go, got it. It's a tight fit there. I wanted them to be tight when I put them in there to so they wouldn't come out easily. That one wants doing as well. Hang on. Bit of acetone. It just melts the glue that's on there. Should come out now. Got to wiggle it. There we go, got you. That was all clear, all out. Right, now to do the rectangular ones. So now I've got these out. Get rid of the glue that's, the plastic melted glue that's on there. If I can, it'll come off when it's dried probably. I'll just take half of them because I don't want the whole stack because, it's very strong when you've got a whole big stack, and I don't want them all. Right, now they get the rectangular magnets out. So acetone. This is ABS, so I'm not so worried about it. It's not plexiglass. Plexiglass doesn't like acetone. It tends to get microfractures. At least the stuff we get does. I don't know if it's a different composition to what you use in America, but so the acetone will soak down there and loosen them up because they are glued in, as well as, well, they're not too badly glued in, but there's actually a steel shim at the back that's super glued up, and these are sticking to the metal shim, so this will just make it come out a bit easier, because I use my plastic glue to hold these in, you see, so this should soften it up a bit. I've been all the way around now, so hopefully it won't be too brittle. Now I'll just get my screwdriver. Come on, stop it. I'm trying to get under the plastic. I actually put a lot of plastic in there. I can't get underneath it. I need to get underneath it. Let's get this one first. Come on, without breaking. I don't want to break you. There we go, it's coming. There we go. So there's two rectangular magnets in each one. So I've got them rectangular magnets now. Come on, don't break on me. There, I got them. It saved me a lot of money having to just recycle these. So my rectangular stack is growing. And look at that. That's quality for. I bought these magnets years ago from the same supplier, right, in the UK. And they're all the same size, unlike this China ones, which get smaller and smaller. You know, I'm really seriously considering not buying any more magnets from China because they're just crap. They're junk. They're all the wrong size. These are the same size. And every time you buy magnets that are the wrong size, you've got to redesign everything. And I'm not going to be doing that. Come out. I'm just trying to get some of the glue off, I mean the plastic that I melted before sticking them together, because I ended up with sandwiched layers of plastic in between all the magnets, and actually it's not so bad cleaning the sides off, but got you. All my metal shims are still embedded, they're super glued in, and I'm just going to leave them. I'm not worried, I've still got plenty of shims, so if I get stuck and I need some shims, I know there's some in here. They're just steel. These little... I used them, I thought, well, it's better to super glue the shims to the plastic so that the magnets don't get stripped of the chrome when I pull them out. Because that's what happens if you super glue the magnet directly on the plastic, you end up losing the chrome off it. So we're nearly there. Oh, I've only got one. I want both of them. Can't get underneath that one. Let me try my little screwdriver. Oh, I've got both of them now. Come out, you buggers. Oh. Get my screwdriver underneath it, because there's a lot of pull on these. Quite a few kilograms of pull. No, that'll do. The rest of it will just flake up when it dries. So the hard one now, I'll have to use my small screwdriver again. This plastic should have softened a bit with that acetone now. I might be able to get underneath it. I went and put too much plastic in there when I put it in, you see. See if I can get it from this side. I got one. Should be able to get the other one if we get deeper. Want to be deeper. Oh, got yeah. There we go. All clear. I pulled my shims up a bit as well on that one. Interesting. That shim's got lifted up. Well, maybe if I acetone it and push it down again. I don't really need to get the shims out. I'd rather, there we go, push it back so it's flat. I can always get the shims out later if I want them. I don't want it cockeyed because it might set in a funny position and I'll never get it level, you see. So I'm leveling it off now so that it stays flush with this surface that's underneath here, really. So there we go. A lot lighter. Very light now. I can stick that back together again. Mothball it until maybe some rainy day when I need it again. For another project. Just, it's easy enough to populate with magnets. So, how many do we have now? How many rectangular magnets do I have now? Oh, let's find out. Right, still glue on there, plastic. So now we have still loads of plastic on here. It's hard to count them when you can't see for plastic. Just want to clear one side off. Oh, these are really strong. I can't pull them apart. These are N52s. Oh, they might be higher than N52s, I'm not sure. But they're not the China ones, that's for sure. So, let's see if I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I've got 26. Oh, cool. Well, considering my new magnet motor only uses a few of these on the side, mounted up sideways, I think I've got more than enough. I've got probably, well, I'm going to start with one magnet rotor, and later on, to get more torque, or what do you want to call it, horsepower? It's probably a fraction of that right now. It's probably more like dog power at the moment, rather than horsepower. It's probably dog power, or cat power. Yeah, I like cat power. Yeah, I'm a cat fan, so we'll call it cat power. So it's got what, probably 10 cat power. Anyway, but it'll obviously, if I stack more of these things together at some point as I develop it, we should end up with a lot more than that. We might end up with a horse. You never know. Right, so yeah, let's get into this all. So look at the big ones I've got. I'll show you how many I've got. The big 20mm ones now. Right. This is the ones I've just done. Let's put them all up together. Ooh, you're not going to believe this. Oh, that's the others over there. Hang on a minute. Right. So, stick these on here, right? These are the ones I've just got out of that rotor. There's a lot there. Here's the ones I got out of the other rotor. There's a lot there. So what happens when you stack them all together? Right. I don't think this should crash, so I'm going to come in sideways. Look at all that lot. Yeah, I'm quite a happy chappy now, or whatever you want to call me. Yeah, I've got a hell of a lot of magnets compared to what I did consider. I didn't have many at all before, because all I had to play with before was that. So I was thinking, yeah, I don't have enough magnets. Past tense. Now I do. Oh, let's snap these buggers. Fold them over so I don't have this disaster. Right, so if I can... Oops, I'm sticking to the metal shim actually, that one. So, take that one off there. Just stack them. Well, actually, I need to. Just a minute. I like to stack them sideways so that they're not all bunched, so they cancel each other out, so that it doesn't start. Otherwise, my scissors might fly through the air at them if they're only one long piece. You know what I mean? And I certainly don't want that happening. God, my neighbours are noisy. They keep bumping on the floor. Hang on. I don't want things flying over across the room. That nearly got me, that did. Right, let's see. There we go. We've got them all the same, so I can wrap them around each other now like that. Stick them on the fire until I need them. Ah! God, that really crashed into that fire. Right, so it's pretty strong. Yeah, I thought I'd show you that anyway. Oh, the print's coming along, by the way. Yeah. Oh, what is it? 3.5 hours or something to go. Well, we're at 76% anyway. According to the printer, we are at... Let's see if I can get it. I'm a bit low. The camera's a bit low right now. Come on. 76%. Yeah. So that's it for now. Whew. See you later, alligator.